Hey guys, welcome back to Raya's Tie-Dye. Today I'm going to show you how to tie-dye my very first tapestry, which is hanging behind me. So I've had a lot of people ask me, how did you make that and where's the video? There is no video. We never did a video because I just wanted to try it. Back then I wasn't doing tapestries, I was just doing t-shirts. So we're doing this bad boy today and I'm going to show you how I found out how I did it because I did not record that at all, not even pictures. So we're going to do this, and if you want to follow along with me, I went ahead and put those links down in the description box below for any of the supplies that you might need. That way it's easy, just go down, click the down arrow, and I have everything in my videos that I use down there. So just click the link and get what you need. Also, if you haven't considered subscribing yet, you should do that. The button is right there. Right there. There. Anyways, so you should do that because we have awesome videos. I will be doing a lot of different things coming up. And then, you know, when the seasons change, we'll be doing a lot of other different stuff for the season. So you won't want to miss that. Let's get started. Alright you guys, so I have my 5x5 tapestry and it is 100% cotton. We're going to fold this in half. So for this tapestry, I know because I know there was one less fold that I did compared to a normal mandala. So I'm just going to show you that real quick. So fold in half, and then fold in half again. And you want to just make sure everything's lined up because I just did that the easy way instead of trying to do a bunch of math and folding and, you know, all that stuff that I normally don't do. So line everything up, flatten it out, feel for some wrinkles that might be in the center. And then I'm going to show you real quick because I've had some people have issues with this. So I'm going to show you the corner that would be the center of your mandala because, like I said, I've had people have issues. So you definitely don't want this one, because these are part of your folds. This is not the center. This is also not the center because these have your hanging loops. And then this side is basically just like this side, definitely not your center. So when you're looking for your center, this is what it looks like. It is the very center of your tapestry. So if you were to hold this and open this tapestry all the way up, you will find that you're holding the very center of your tapestry. So it's the one that has no opening. So I can't put my finger in this fold and I can't put my finger in this fold. So you only have one place where it's open. This is the center of your tapestry, where you want the center of your mandala. So that being said, this is exactly how I folded it. I know I don't remember everything, but I'm going to show you how I figured it out. But that tapestry that was on the wall in our intro, you can tell it's only like a 4-point. So you're going to hold your center of your tapestry and then grab your corner and you're going to put it all the way up like this into a triangle. And then instead of folding it again to make a normal mandala fold, you're just going to grab all of the fabric from your center of your mandala and all of the fabric where your hanging loops are, and you're going to pick it up, flip it over to the other side, and make a whole nother triangle that was supposed to be the other side. So it would be just like if you're folding a mandala, just one less fold. So if you were to fold this back one more time, you would do the mandala fold. So it would look like that for the regular 8-point mandala, but we're not doing that. Just making that clear. So this is what our fold looks like. Just one big triangle piece. So now I'm going to show you exactly how I figured it out. So that tapestry that's on the wall, I folded it exactly how I remembered that I folded it. So it looked just like this. And I know that I used a lot of sinew. So when I use the sinew, it shows me how my lines looked. So I went ahead and I drew my tapestry. So then I drew my sinew lines. So I have one straight across on the bottom, and then I zigzag 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. And then I have this top of a triangle, another top of a triangle, and then up here I have lots of different space. So this dotted looking line here is just showing this extra fabric of my tapestry. So that is not an actual line that you're going to draw, but I have a teardrop here. I have a teardrop on the very outside, and I have half of a triangle, which is not on the outside. So if you look at this, just like this, I have it laid down on my tapestry, just how it looks on the table. This is the very outside where your corner loops are, over there. And then this triangle here is gonna go right here in this corner. So I'm just gonna lay this paper next to me and draw my lines, and then you can just draw your lines. So if you're gonna try to make this, you should try to have this in front of you just like how I'm gonna do it. So have the side with just the 2 layers of fabric on your left hand side, and then the other side has 3. Have that on your right hand side. Make sure that you have your center of your mandala pointing you, and then the rest of the fabric is off doing whatever it feels like doing. Alright, so I have my washable marker, and we're going to follow my drawing. So I'm going to go straight across on the bottom, zigzag up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then, not very far up from that is my top of a triangle. So I'm going to come up and come down. And then quite a ways away from that, probably about right here. I think that's probably like 6 inches, if I had to guess. We're gonna do another one. So, top of the triangle, again. And then we have all this extra space, which I remembered that I scrunched, but we still have a teardrop. We have 2 teardrops. So up here, you can see this dotted line is the extra fabric. So you want to come away from that just a tad and draw half of a teardrop. And then this is the very outside right here where we're going to draw the other teardrop and the triangle. So I'm going to do the triangle first. That's just one line cutting that corner off. And then your other teardrop right here. So that is about like 3 inches away. So I'll just mark that. And we're gonna come up and out and make our teardrop, which I totally missed my mark, but that's okay. As long as you have enough room in between everything that you're not gonna have an issue folding it, you should be all right. So just pull this out so you can see what it looks like. Looks pretty close to my drawing, I think. So we have that line straight across, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 tops of a triangle, 2 teardrops, and that half of a triangle up here in the corner. So now everything is going to be sinew. So we're going to start at the bottom and work our way up, but every time you tie it really tight so you get those white lines, and then we can dye it. Also, if you are new to my channel and you haven't seen, I have a video called Raya's Tips and Tricks, kind of my secrets revealed kind of video. So that slip knot that I just made, I show you how to do that in my video. I show you how to make your aluminum foil borders if that's how you like to do it. For your ice dyes, I kind of just show you a couple things that you don't normally see me do on camera. So check that video out as well. So we're going to start, we don't need this paper anymore, by doing this line straight across, and then we're just going to go all the way up. So when I start here, once I get to this line and I'm done tying this line, I'm going to cut this sinew, and then these all are going to be separate sinews up here. So this will be its own sinew. I'm not going to continuously try to wrap it because I don't, just in case I don't want any unwanted white lines, if that makes sense, because the tighter you pull, the more lines you're going to get, depending on where your sinew sits. So we're going to line this up with our marker line, tighten it up a little bit so you can loosen the slack, and then you can move it where you need it to be. And then I roll my excess sinew up, put my hand down on that really tight and pull it till it's hard to pull. And then wrap it around a couple of times. So by a couple, I'm going to say 3 because that's normally what I do. And you'll get those good white lines. So this is the very first tapestry, not this one clearly, but the one that's on my wall in my intro is literally my first tapestry that I ever did. And I'm actually really proud of it because it turned out really good. I actually used tulip powder packet dyes for that one because that's what I was using back then. But it turned out really good, and it's still really bright and pretty and cute. So now we're going to do all of our zigzags. Try to pleat fold them the best you can. If you can't, just line up your sinew with the lines. Alright, so now I cut that sinew because now we're doing a whole nother line by itself. So we're going to pleat fold this one and tie that by itself. And then we're going to pleat fold this one, tie that by itself, and the same with the rest of this. So just pleat fold the best you can. Again, use sinew for everything if you want the white lines. So let's get started on that. Alright you guys, so now we have all of our sinew parts. I wasn't going to use any rubber bands, but I think just to kind of contain this here, I mean it's really stiff anyways, but I think just to kind of contain some of the fabric here, I'm just going to use a couple of big stretchy rubber bands. Make it extra sturdy. And then you can pick whatever colors you want, clearly. I'm not even sure because I was going to do the same exact colors that I did, but I also don't use the tulip kind of dye anymore. I actually use Grateful dyes and Dharma Trading Company dyes right now. So I might actually try to do different colors and just see if we got the lines right. Hopefully we did, but now this is all ready to go. So this will give you all the sinew lines that I had in that original tapestry, and we're gonna see how this one turns out. So let's put the dye on it and then let it sit. Alright you guys, so I am using pink, deep orange, Chinese red, and lemon yellow this time. I do not have those tulip colors. Plus I want to try Procyon dyes this time. So I'm just gonna kind of alternate between them all the way up through, so you'll be able to tell which ones are which. The only ones that look kind of the same are the Chinese red from Dharma and the pink from Grateful Dyes. But the Chinese red is a little bit darker, so you'll kind of be able to tell, but not really. But I'm just gonna go up through and do that, and then we're gonna put the ice on top. That's gonna sit for 24 hours, and then after it sits for 24 hours, you're just gonna rinse it with cold water in the sink until the dye, or the water runs clear rather, and then we can reveal it. So I'm gonna just get started, and this will be sped up a little bit, but you'll still be able to see it. Alright you guys, so we have our reveal. So what we're trying to do is remake this one. But as you can see, I use all new colors. So I use pink, red, orange, and yellow. So while I'm doing this, I'm going to tell you we have some exciting news. We have our website is up. It is www.rayastydye.com. And so the way we're going to do the website is everything that gets posted on there, we're going to do it every week. So there will be stuff that I don't make on camera. My daughter will be making stuff for the website. So she has her own section called Sophia's Stockpile. And everything else is what I've done. So, like I said, every time we make brand new stuff, we will post it on weekends. So it'll be once a week that we post new stuff. And there also will be stuff from our videos. So for instance, we have The swimsuit cover-up is actually on there. I decided that I knew I wasn't going to wear it, so I'm like, yeah, we'll put it on there. And then we have a really cool incline die heart that's on there that is not on video. So we have some cool stuff on there. And it's free shipping to the US. Just so you know, it's pretty awesome. It's deck. So definitely check that out. We will be putting that in the links or the descriptions down below. What else are we got going on? We're trying to continue our Facebook giveaways. So if you haven't checked out our Facebook page yet, it's just Rise Tie-Dye, and you can tell it's our page with all the tie-dye on there. So we will be continuing that. Look at all those lines. I only have this little bit. Okay. I think I did it, but we'll see. Alright, you ready? That's the bottom. Alright, I'm opening it. Well, I think we're pretty close. So let me just step out of the way so you can kind of see it. So that's a little smaller. You can see it. I know it's got like more colors to kind of section it out a little bit. But then there's this one. Pink, red, orange, yellow. I think I did it, guys. So, for all of you that's been wondering, how did you make the tapestry in the background? I just showed you, and I'm really happy that I did because I know a lot of you love it. So, thank you so much for watching and make this tapestry because it's awesome.